pretty damn hype. Labby lost the map to Dice, but that was Lost Temple. That was a very atypical Undead vs. Night Elf. Kaho, mechanically, definitely better than Dice. Was looking alright today. With great fights. And of course, in Undead vs. Night Elf, you need great fights. High stakes match. Loser is not eliminated, of course. Gets into the second round of Ascension phase. Can skip the first one. Kaho, relatively predictable. Demon Hunter all the way. Brawl, 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 because he's really damn good at that. If there's a curveball coming, it's coming from Labby. Fast expansions, tower pushes, everything is possible. And we see the first example here. Fast Expo on Hammerfall. At least an attempt. And then, how much damage can Kaho do early? Seems to be a huge fan of immolation these days. Demon Hunter only halfway across. Now he's there. The big one might still be up for grabs when he arrives. Oh, Observer Man. Okay, big one goes to Labby, and he got illusions. No damage done by Kaho. So is this just a ruse? Or is he seriously expanding? Okay, there is an expansion. But Kaho defending this really well. He saw this push coming. Nice Sim City with the Moonwell's altar. Wisp kind of fortified there. And this is not as easy to deal with anymore for Labby. Only 1/3 of the expansion done. Good body block. Very good body block. So, Kaho's counter expansion was super early. Delayed the tech for that. So many Labby fans in the chat. Let's go. Hard to creep at the moment. Don't want to spread that poison on all the ghouls. Always got to be careful that a Demon Hunter is appearing out of nowhere. Could have soaked up some poison with the illusion, but still spreads. So looks like we're establishing a 2-base game with the upside for Kaho that his tech is far ahead. But that's kind of the nature of this play. So I wonder if Labby was holding back strategies earlier versus Dice to not expose it to Kaho. That could have been the reason to not see any guards. Or if he did play his A game already, and we're gonna see the Fiends. While game 1 on Lost Temple wasn't too spectacular from Labby's side, game 2 and 3 clearly were, especially Twisted. Oh, attack is coming. That's a lot of ghouls. Two kills right off the bat, not bad. And trying to buy time to prevent the Demon Hunter from leveling. Sweet! Deny with the Ritual Dagger. And now, who levels better? Who kills more? This is Demon Hunter level 3 and didn't decide yet if Immolation or Mana Burn, but it should be. Another deny! Dude, Labby on fire! Trying to create some distance, but hard to do against Naga. Still a deny. Ooh, hot, hot Labby. Taking pressure off of his second base, taking Kaho out of the middle, where he could have crapped a lot. Still waiting for the tier 2 to come online. Tier 3 has started for Kaho. Shredder. Okay. That's a whisper detonated. So is it a counter Naga? Or are we going Lich immediately? Lich it is. This feels like it's quite even footing between them. Kaho the best fighter in Night Elf vs Undead. LabyRinth really not known for his late game fight execution. But from what we've seen so far, this is pretty impressive. It is Immolation too, by the way. Didn't mention this yet. No Mana Burn at the moment. But that's what I mean. Like, you don't want to get into a fight with Kaho. This looking strong. Got a Wind of Mana Stealing as well to prevent the next coil. And get more gas for the Immolation fuels. Big consumables for Kaho for the next fight. If that Lich arrives a bit earlier, this could have been a disaster, but it wasn't. And again, Labby with a double crypt, double slaughterhouse. He played the same against Dice. In a 2-base situation, I think this can be really good. If we go above 2 bases each, then it's not the best strategy. But lots of bears will die. That's for sure. Ooh, this is such a promising late game between the two. Let's go Invo Mana. Tier 3 done. Destro's coming. This is the neutral map. Whoever wins this map, if we then go full distance, will play the decider map on his map choice. So this is huge. Can't take a fight where you're unfavored. Nobody cancelled the other expansion. And Labby is playing this from downtown. Throw that coil before it gets burned. Level that Lich, pimp him. No talent transition at all. So far. Rather, upgrades. He knows the push is coming. If he invests into Ancient of Winds now, this is resources that he won't have in his Defender's army. What's next? Where's the push gonna end up on? Kaho needs to be in position. Very little to creep. Naga third. Once level 3 Lich. Oh, creep jack opportunity. Coil Nova, but only level 1 Nova. Levy focusing on the creeps for now, trying to play around the cooldowns a little bit. Dodges that coil, and Kaho again shows how brilliantly he's able to fight. Destroyer upgrade isn't online yet. Coming in a little bit too late, waiting for the Invo potion to be over, but that's a big one. Lich in trouble, no more mana. Has to pop the potion soon, really. He wants this Demon Hunter, but there's a heal scroll, more healing, more damage, so much focus fire, but that means the bears can reign supreme. Attacking the super tanky DK. Probably not the best one, but the Demon Hunter is back, and Labby, this is not the fight you want to take. DK about to die. What about the Demon Hunter? Hurt again, but a bear is waiting. The Care Bear for the demon. And Kaho. It's looking better and better. Lich level 3 being burned immediately. He's losing a lot of units now, though. But what about the heroes? What about the heroes? Fiends are doing a great job against Dryads. Fiends are falling. And one Fork Lightning! No way! 3 HP on the DK, saving Labby's life. What now, though? What now? No more mana. Dryad's Demon Hunter. Crazy weapons against these destroyers. Naga saved into a TP, gets the kill, and maybe a second one? No, no damage output for that. Dust settles. 60 food versus 60. Levels. Demon Hunter closing in on 5. And that Naga is dead. Ooh. And now we get talents. He weathered the first storm. He knows that he has time. He knows that he can still accelerate. Accelerate is the word. Crazy saves by Labby. That kept him in the game. This was also a lot of consumables on Kaho, of course. But what's the answer to talents for Labby? Map is empty. He's gotta strike fast. He got consumables. He does have a chance. Double heal scroll on Kaho too. He can survive. There's no Fork Lightning. He can survive Nova for sure with that. What a defensive position for Kaho. How is that supposed to be conquered? Ancient of War, Moonwells, Shop, it's all there. DK far forward, catching or absorbing a lot of these hits. Focus fire on the bears as so often. Heal scroll gone. That was the last heal scroll for LabyRinth in this fight. 600 gold as well. Level 2 on the Naga. Finally, Fork Lightning available. Demon Hunter's trying to pummel that DK. All destroyers moving back to a more safe position. How do you deal with the Ancient of War? Fork Lightning coming in. Demon Hunter level 5. Makes it to the Moonwells. Healthy immediately. But Labby is fighting well for now. But the heroes are not looking too great. Needs the potions soon. And how do you heal up that Naga? That's a big problem. Crows are coming in. Info potion again. They're like 2 HP. And Labby sees there's no way out with the crows as there is no web. There was no web. He didn't see that transition coming, and then crows are taking over, and so is Kaho. He's just barely making any mistakes in these fights. It's crazy. He's very, very, very good in this. Both players are coming prepared. Both knew that if you want to win this group, it has to be via this match. And what a setup for Kaho. This was already impressive during the early game with the first ghoul run by, how protected the wisps were. And now same situation here again. Ancient of War up front, shop there, Moonwell's there, so well protected. And then he's smashing that fight. It's a lot about surviving that first undead push. Whether that's 1 base at the 9-minute mark, or whether that's 2 base at the 10-minute 30 mark. Is what it's all about. And now Kaho, 1 step away from the round of 8 at WAL, where he belongs! If he's in great shape. And Labby's body language, head tilted already a little bit. Labby had no transition coming. Crows would have been taken over. And then it's checkmate. He had to push. He didn't see the talents coming. Lack of scouting. And then no web is GG. Northern Isles now. Match point Kaho. Would be an exclamation mark if he takes out Labby 2-0. Sticking with the demon, sticking with the DK. Or are we? Yes, we are. No lich shenanigans anymore. Is it an expansion though? I think Kaho so far this tournament reads his opponent really well. Knows pretty much exactly what the other guy is up to, what the plans are, when to fight. And this is just... in the late game fights, it's a little bit of an outmatch. I gotta say, Labby's late game fights look a lot better this tournament than usually. So he's definitely working on that. We talked about it at Rara a bit. That the biggest flaw is the super late game. In execution. So far, I wouldn't say it's a big flaw of his game. It's just the opponents play better. And especially with Kaho. Kaho in shape in Night Elf vs Undead late game. Best Night Elf ever. Nobody ever did it better. With Demon Hunter Dryad Bears. Crows. But crows are kind of a new development, aren't they? Once they got patched. Demon Hunter aggression with immolation. Trying to get as many ghouls as possible as fast as possible. And at least slow down the DK, or you can't slow down that unholy aura. So, this time, no expo, straight up tech. Oh, wisp detonate, gets 2, not bad. And the burn, yo. Kaho's flexing a little bit right here. No kills though. He got the boots, this is what he wanted. Trying to shave off some HP of ghouls, of DK. Identifying the weakness of LabyRinth there. It's kind of weird how Labby is somewhat of a macro player when it comes to like how he prioritizes expansions usually. But then also having his flaw in the super late game that doesn't really fit, right? There's like a link missing between 2 assets. But it feels like he's a bit more confident now. But all going according to plan for Kaho. He has an easier time regenerating. Could actually go home to empty the moon worlds to make use of that second half of nighttime. And I guess that's what he's doing right now. Yeah, I feel like there's no reason not to be satisfied with this early game if you're Kaho. Your base wasn't under pressure. LabyRinth is clearly focusing on creeping himself. It's a bit odd playing this so passive. And now this is giving Kaho a lot of time for the levels that he needs. Laying the foundation for the big tier 3 push. And Labby also going Lich second. Taking a bit of tempo out of the game, unlike many other undead. But it's good to see that he has different approaches to this matchup. With an early Fiend. Big heal potion, not bad. And no TP anymore. Always a chance for tier 2, tier 3 expansion. Lich out. And it's Kaho with the Naga. No reason to go any other hero combo, really. Contesting the middle with this army. Oh, this needs to stick this around, but the Naga, she came from behind. And what is there to win? A Nova would be massive, but the burns were good so far. 89, nice. Getting rid of that next Nova. And without mana, Lich is nothing. We don't have a coil at the moment. Getting that big heal potion just at the arrival of tier 3. For pretty much nothing, yeah. And that was a plan kind of destined to fail, no? Going for that merchant? But Kaho is also not skipping a beat. This makes me really, really hopeful for a potential Kaho versus Happy match down the line. This really feels like Kaho, while everybody was focusing on Rara Land and show matches, etc., he put in the work. Getting back to his former shape, trying to qualify for the $55,000 Stars War that a top 4 performance is giving you. Burns are just great. Naga levels a bit underwhelming. But the Lich has zero XP. Shows you how dominant this mid game is by Kaho. So you gotta go for your timing push with Frenzy Destros with 0 XP Lich. You're not up against the Fork Lightning, which is kind of fine, but how? Kaho's rich, can go for an orb. We do have 6 Acolytes. He's just pulling back, right? Tier 3 Expo. Yep. Exactly. You need Lich on a high level. And he knows. And there is a second gear to fall into. This wasn't a pressure game at all. This wasn't a high tempo game at all. The tier 3 expansion fits the progress of this game a lot. Because Labby just isn't ready. Kaho is though. Level 4, level 3 soon. Heal potion, orb, staff, TP. Creep speed with frenzy ghouls are good. Statues are not healing the ghouls at the moment. And that expo is so done. Cartgas pipe! Okay, best item possible. Kaho though, splitting off 2 archers. That should take care of the expo. And now it's hunting season. For once, Night Elves are hunting the undead. Needs ghouls to answer these archers who can then go into Shadow Meld. Oh, it is a cancel. Painful, painful loss of time. DK got a heal scroll though. Kaho wants to end this. Yesterday. So far, there's no doubt who the dominant player in this matchup is. Labby needs an insane fight. This Nova, isn't it? The Fork Lightning, isn't it? Stream! Stream, behave! Alright, there we go. No immolation saves the mana. Bears are getting nuked, of course, that's what they're there for. Nova, Fork Lightning, Destroyer Focus, Bears down. Kaho got a fight with mostly Dryads. Now the Fork Lightning hits hard! Reveal as well. Burrow doesn't save anything at the moment. The Demon Hunter is so tanky. He's almost untouched. There's an Invo Post on the Naga as well. Kaho up in supply. Level up though. 4-3-3. And better play it safe. He needs the staff to get back into this fight. And once the Demon Hunter is back, this Lich needs the Invo for sure. It's just 5 seconds though. Little bit of crowd control thanks to the Nova. But same can be said about the Dryads. Naga denied. Okay, but a deny is still a kill. Naga, Frost Arrow. Coil is up a little bit too late by Kaho. And LabyRinth heads up play, but he is 14 food down. And no expo on either side. Great Dryad saves now. Staff for the Demon Hunter is ready. Always, when you see a Demon Hunter burning a statue, that's a wonderful sign for a Night Elf. I think Kaho is back. Kaho is a threat to everyone in this tournament. The perfect Night Elf control. Oh no, the coil misses! Lightning strikes faster! And Reveal is always there. He's not falling into a trap of getting owned by Burrow. No, 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 no. Dryad is here with the body block. Demon Hunter had to walk back because the staff was on cooldown. That's a bit unfortunate. This is probably the last chance that Labby got. And he's losing to Dryad's Naga at the moment. Demon Hunter is back. LabyRinth strapped for cash. Can't build this army. Doesn't want to dive into that Night Elf base. Wouldn't be too surprised to see either. Okay, talent transitions coming or an expansion on the back of this. This is some great Night Elf Warcraft, everybody. Again, the burns. How can you not be a fan of Wonder Boy? Still waiting for his big tier 1 title. There's barely anything to burn. The Demon Hunter can't get nuked now. It's not even a Nova. Demon Hunter did the job again. We're stacking up on bears. Katka's pipe is helping to a degree. The consumables are helping big time. Fuse Demon Hunter back. Labby. He needed an Expo versus Dice to close it out, who was also extremely good versus Undead. This time, no Expo. And Kaho is clearly better than Dice at the moment. We've seen it throughout the group stage. Oh, that coil misses too! Nova, heal potion, careful. Kaho! With the perfect stab, and Labby survives the fight. He is alive, barely breathing, limping. But he is. Now, Ancients of Wind and Talons though. That was the unit that broke Labby's back in game 1. 800 gold. He accumulated 800 gold. No hero revives necessary. This army by Kaho is gonna be so scary. No lumber for Labby. How rare is that to see? And again, he doesn't have weapons. Same mistake as map 2. There's no scouting. Crow form is up. Kaho can pick a timing to break into like 70 food. Demon Hunter is an inch away from level 5. And then, if you think the mana burns were good before, watch. Tricky sit for LabyRinth. He gets consumable. You'll need them. Now he's bringing the fight to the Night Elf phase. It's only getting better from here for Kaho. .03 XP away from the level up. Mission impossible for the Korean? This is it. This is the push. If Kaho holds, he wins the group, goes top 8. But one mistake could cost the map. You want to prepare this fight if you're Kaho. Buy time, burn mana, ideally get 1 kill. Oh, the crows though. Labby again. No web still. That's level 5. The Nova hit, but the crows are still there. Fork lightning, all right, but all that damage is not ending up on bears. Can the crows? Yeah, they fly above the forest. Here they are. The destroyers are basically out of the fight. DK. Oh my god. Oh my god. The crows are taking over. It's just a matter of time until we see the GG. Losing all his consumables. The DK. There's an invul. Doesn't matter. GG. Kaho dominance in the most important match of Group A. No celebration here on the broadcast as so often. Shutting it down immediately, just like he shut down LabyRinth in the decider match.